Jahdeed Rawbawn. Well, Jahdeed Rawbawn is a reggae artist originated from Jamaica. St. Elizabeth in a small community called Vineyard. A couple miles out from Black River. And Jahdeed, the name Jahdeed, how we get the name Jahdeed Rawbawn? Well, first and foremost, Jahdeed was the first part of the name. Rawbawn came later. It was back in, a couple years ago. They say like 11, 12 years ago. Right in the time when you see around 2011, when there was this ISIS and this Syria situation. So we started thinking to ourselves, what's a couple of us, we need to go and tell people of the will of God, the deeds of the Almighty. So we started calling it Jahdeed. So okay, we are saying, whatever deeds Jah have in his heart, we're gonna go and speak it to people. So that is where the name Jahdeed came from. People started saying, oh, there's Jahdeed, what you have to talk about Jah today? And the name just eventually stuck by me because I was the one who actually was like the mouth of master, the one that do most of the talking. So the name Jahdeed ended up stuck on me. So when I pull up anywhere, they would say, oh, yo, Jahdeed, what going on? Anything new today? And that's how the Jahdeed came. Rawbawn came later when people tried to say, oh, aren't you scared of the things you think about or talking about? You're not scared, God. You're so raw. You say it's so raw. And then that's where the Rawbawn came in, the Jahdeed in a Rawbawn style. So it's the will of Jah in a raw way. That is how the name come about and how it will be used. Yeah. Well, what inspired me to choose reggae music was truth, And we know that reggae music is the foundation of all music. It was the first form of gospel, so to speak, where it was used to speak the word of the Almighty in a truthful way. So reggae music was all about truth for me, and it is what I was rooted in Jamaica, grew up in, and I'm a person that, as the name said, Jahdeed, I have to try and speak truth for the masses. So reggae music was the choice based on the fact that came with it. The message from my music is the reality of life, the truth of life, the things that we need to get done so we can better society, better life, better living, everything. That is the message in the song. The mission is to help to uplift society, help to change morality, and bring it back to a standard where we can become more favorable back in the sight of God because we are way off. So the mission is all about truth. Well, as we all know, Bob Marley is the icon of reggae music, and we all take a little from Bob Marley himself. But my sound and my style came from Peter Tosh, his hardcore style, and the way he pronounces his words in his song, and the way he can fluctuate his voice up here and down here is what actually helped me to create my sound. The style and flow came from people like Courtney Melody, Leroy Gibbon, rest in peace, Johnny Osborne, and I also take a little from Desmond Dekker, Hopeton Lewis, Junior Gang now, his style and his original style of truth in his music helped to create my style as well in this day. I'm a truth seeker, so it's gonna be like a no-brainer for me to stay true to reggae music because I'm always about truth. And the freshness of my music is based on the fact that I'm an artist that sing about social commentary and global conflict. And these things are everyday stuff. So that is the way the freshness of my music, came about. It's like you're cooking the food to eat it right away. I want listeners to be able to relate my song to stuff that they observe in life, stuff that they heard, stuff that they see happening. I want them to can actually, when they hear a line from my song, they can say, oh, that's what I was saying. I've heard that somewhere. And this artist is actually saying what I'm saying. That is what I need from people when they hear my song. Reflection to their observation of what's going on in life. So we are here sitting down on the set for the music video shoot for Adjustment.
Adjustment. This world need adjustment. Change your ways. Alright, judgment. When the question asks why the world at rot, who is at fault, you get no answer.
We are here with Cyberleaf Entertainment. And as you can see, Adjustment is a song that speaks about global conflict, global unrest, financial crisis, famine, nuclear war, and all these things. And as you can see, recently, like a night ago, as we are here today, last night, Iran got hit very hard by the United States. And these are the things that Adjustment speak about. So it makes the song even more relevant today than it was back in March when it was released.